of the rivals for the Champions League. Felt like Chelsea were getting back into it, but I was saying to Joe during the game, like, where are they going to get the goal from? You know, balls were getting rolled across the 6-yard box. They never really had anyone in that area since they lost Nicholas Jackson, and deserving result for Newcastle.
And that man there, the captain, stepping up when needed to make it 2-0, just to stop that last 5 minutes being even more tempting here.
Yeah, big players, big games, big moments. And we talk about moments in a game. You know, Nicholas Jackson, you know, that rush of blood, a young centre forward, playing well, just come back from injury, a big player, but now he misses the rest of the campaign. Chelsea have Manchester United on Friday night. It's a must-win game at Stamford Bridge. But from Newcastle's perspective, Linz, just an outstanding performance for a club absolute rocking and rolling at the moment.
Well, let's get some reaction from out on the pitch, because the guy who opened the scoring, Sandro Tonali, and Dan Burn are alongside Becky Ives.
Yeah, I must prefix this. Dan didn't realise he was going to do this, so he's just gone and given his shirt away. But that's fine. We're going to carry straight on. But Dan, this feels like a massive 3 points in the race for Champions League football. This moved you up to third, above Chelsea and City.
Yeah, huge. We knew how important today was. We said that cup final was the biggest game, but this was the next one after. And it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done at this stage, so I don't really care.
Yeah, Sandro, when it comes to the big games this season, Newcastle just seemed to rise to the occasion, and it was a nice early goal from yourself today just to settle things down.
Yeah, I spoke before the game for big game and big start. I think we started the game very well. And after 3 minutes, we had a score, and I think this win is so important for us, for our Champions League, and we have 2 games for finish to the Champions League.
That's your 6th goal in all competitions. 5 of them you've scored here at St James's Park. Is there a better feeling?
Yeah, I like to score in St James's Park, but I think I'm a little bit lucky also for the goal, because the shot was so. But I think I'm happy for this win, and I'm happy for 3 points.
Doesn't matter how they go in, they all count. But Dan, was it a little bit nervier in that second half than what you would have liked as you searched for the second?
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes it's harder when they go down to 10 men, because you should feel like you dominate, but there's always that little bit of you that doesn't want to let them back into it. The crowd were a bit nervy, and I think we felt a bit nervy as well. But listen, I think we've been together sort of 3-4 years now. We've got that big game experience, and I thought we did really well to see the game out, and great goal by Bruno at the end.
All right, well done to you both. Dan, you are actually the player of the match, so Sandro, if you'd like to do the honours to Dan. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Becky. Dan Burn walking off with a player of the match trophy there, and Sandro Tonali with another goal, and it was a big one today to take Newcastle a step closer back to the Champions League. Now, next weekend, we'll be saying goodbye to one of the great homes of English football as Everton play at Goodison Park for the final time. We'll be on air from 11 o'clock on Sunday for the visit of Southampton on what's going to be an emotional day for the blue half of Liverpool. And speaking of famous stadiums, it is a big day of non-league. It's Whiteleaf and Whitstable in the FA Vase right now. Whiteleaf took the lead, but Whitstable have equalised through Harvey Smith. So as it stands, that one heading to extra time. And there's more to come, because at 4 o'clock, Aldershot and Spennymoor